Let's just get right into it.
Okay.
What's with your obsession with sex and death?
I just love it.
How come?
I love sex and death. Sex, violence, and death and all that.
The following show contains scenes of violence. Viewer discretion is advised.
Moving along now to a definitively darker side of hip-hop, Necro is obsessed with just the things that his name suggests, sex and death. Now, he claims that his raps aren't for shock value, but he really takes cruelty to a whole other level, and he has quite the following. So I decided to meet up with his horrorcore rapper to find out whether there's any artistic merit whatsoever to his gruesome rhymes. Let's just get right into it.
Okay.
What's with your obsession with sex and death?
I just love it.
How come?
I love sex and death. Sex, violence, and death and all that. It's not really an obsession with death. It's that, you know, the topic of death is very brutal. It's the unknown. And so death represents the next level. We don't know what death is. Do you know? You haven't died yet.
Yeah.
I haven't died yet, so we don't know. It's violence, basically, you know? It's more of like, why do you rap about violence? It just excites me.
What's
you know?
exciting about violence?
It's my release of aggression. If I didn't do this rap and release it, I'd be in prison right now.
You catch a belligerent bludgeoning, but a metaphysical technician of execution will cut your spleen.
I'm the most brutal rapper on the planet. That's my thing. I'm the most brutal.
So what's the artistic merit, I suppose, of rapping about gory, brutal, violent things?
Total artistic. It's like seeing a corpse on the floor in a pool of blood. It's totally artistic as much as seeing a live person with flowers behind them.
How so?
It just is. It exists. You know, you're seeing a being that's not alive. That's artistic. It might be gruesome. I'm not saying I sit and, oh, I love it. You know, I watch it 24/7. Oh, that's great. I'm just saying anything's artistic. Something doesn't become artistic because it's positive or negative.
Mentality off and lyrical sarcophagus like metallic over cliff.
I'm honestly really not concerned with what anybody thinks, you know? I mean, in the end of the day, I'm worried about what my fans think. You don't like me, you're not my fan. You don't make me money, you don't support me. You won't bring any positive into my life. Therefore, I won't do anything for you. Some people will say, oh, well, your stuff isn't good enough, it's not quality enough for me. Well, then, I don't need them. There's at least 1 million people who want to hear some brutal shit that it makes them feel good. It makes me feel great.
So, what do you think of Necro? I gotta say that I personally find him kind of disturbing, but to each their own. We'd love to know what you have to say about him or anybody we had on our show this week. info@thenewmusic.net is where you can reach us as well. Everybody behind the scenes of The New Music contributes to our online blog. You can check it out at www.thenewmusic.net. Until next week, thanks for watching.